Hey there, fellow procrastinators. Are you tired of putting things off until the last minute? Feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to crush procrastination once and for all, using 5 powerful Zen secrets that action takers swear by. Now, I know exactly how you feel. The weight of unfinished tasks, the guilt of missed deadlines, the stress of always playing catch-up. It's exhausting, isn't it? But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be this way. By the end of this video, you'll have practical, easy-to-implement strategies that will transform the way you approach your tasks in your life. So are you ready to become an action taker? Let's dive in. Secret number 1, the power of now. The first Zen secret is all about embracing the present moment. Procrastination often stems from living in the future, worrying about outcomes or feeling overwhelmed by the big picture. But here's the truth, the only moment you have control over is right now. Try this. Take a deep breath. Feel the air filling your lungs. Now look at your to-do list and choose one small task. It could be as simple as sending an email or tidying your desk. The key is to focus entirely on that task, giving it your full attention for just 5 minutes. Don't think about what comes next or what you should be doing instead. Just be present with that one task. By practicing this mindfulness, you'll find that tasks become less daunting and more manageable. You're no longer paralyzed by the future, you're taking action in the now. Secret number 2, the art of imperfection. Our second Zen secret might surprise you. Embrace imperfection. So often we procrastinate because we're afraid of not doing something perfectly. But here's a little secret. Perfection is the enemy of progress. I remember when I was writing my first book, I spent weeks agonizing over the first chapter, rewriting it countless times, never feeling satisfied. It wasn't until I embraced the idea of good enough that I finally moved forward. And you know what? That imperfect first draft was the key to finishing the entire book. Here's what I want you to do. Choose a task you've been putting off because you're worried about doing it perfectly. Now, set a timer for 20 minutes and work on it with the intention of making progress, not perfection. Allow yourself to make mistakes, to create a rough draft, to take imperfect action. Remember, a flawed piece of work that exists is infinitely more valuable than the perfect idea that never leaves your head. Take a moment to reflect on how this approach feels. Does it free you up to take action? Secret number 3, the wisdom of small steps. Our third Zen secret is all about the power of small steps. When we're faced with a large, daunting task, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and do nothing at all. But as the ancient Chinese proverb says, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Here's how to apply this wisdom. Take your biggest, most procrastination-inducing task and break it down into the smallest possible steps. I mean really small, so small that they feel almost laughably easy. For example, if you need to write a report, your first step might be open a new document. The next step could be write one sentence. By breaking things down this way, you remove the intimidation factor and make it easy to get started. Now, I want you to try this right now. Think of a task you've been avoiding. What's the smallest possible step you could take towards completing it? Got it? Great. Now go do that tiny step. I'll wait. How did that feel? Did you find yourself wanting to do more? That's the magic of small steps. They build momentum. Secret number 4, the ritual of preparation. Our fourth Zen secret is about creating a ritual of preparation. Zen monks have long understood the power of ritual in creating focus and intention. By developing your own pre-task ritual, you can signal to your brain that it's time to focus and take action. Your ritual doesn't have to be complicated. It could be as simple as clearing your desk, lighting a candle, or doing a quick 2-minute meditation. The key is consistency. Use the same ritual every time you sit down to work. Here's what I want you to do. Design your own pre-work ritual right now. What 3 simple actions could you take to prepare your mind and environment for focused work? Maybe it's making a cup of tea, putting on specific music, and taking 3 deep breaths. Whatever feels right for you. Once you've decided on your ritual, commit to using it before your next work session. You'll be amazed at how this simple practice can shift your mindset from procrastination to action. Secret number 5, the practice of non-attachment. Our final Zen secret is perhaps the most powerful. the practice of non-attachment. Often we procrastinate because we're too attached to outcomes. We worry about failure, judgment, or not meeting our own impossibly high standards. But when we learn to detach from these outcomes, we free ourselves to take action without fear. Here's how to practice non-attachment. The next time you find yourself procrastinating, ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Then imagine the worst-case scenario. Really let yourself feel it. Now ask yourself, can I handle this? More often than not, you'll find that even the worst-case scenario is manageable. By facing your fears and accepting all possible outcomes, you remove the power that fear holds over you. You become free to act, regardless of the result. I want you to try this right now. Think of something you've been putting off. What's the fear holding you back? Can you accept the possibility of that fear coming true? If you can, you'll find the courage to move forward. Now let's take a moment to recap these 5 Zen secrets. The power of now, the art of imperfection, the wisdom of small steps, the ritual of preparation, the practice of non-attachment. Each of these secrets has the power to transform your relationship with procrastination. But remember, knowledge without action is just another form of procrastination. So I challenge you to choose one of these secrets and apply it today. Right now even. Which secret resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more practical wisdom on living a more focused, productive life. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a final thought. In Zen philosophy, there's a concept called Shoshin, or beginner's mind. It's about approaching each task with openness, eagerness, and lack of preconceptions. As you go forward and apply these secrets, try to cultivate this beginner's mind. Approach your tasks with curiosity rather than dread. Who knows? You might even start to enjoy the things you've been putting off. Remember, every moment is a new opportunity to take action. The power to change is always in your hands, right here, right now. Thank you for watching, and here's to a more productive, procrastination-free life. Now go out there and take some action.